Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? We all overthink. It's something that we naturally do because we're so uncertain or afraid of the situation that we have to analyze every small detail to try and come up with a possible outcome. Now, the problem with that is we tend to overdo it. We tend to push it a bit far, up to the point where it's not rational and it's not a logical outcome. But it feels better to prepare for the worst, doesn't it? Because if you prepare for the worst, then you're not disappointed or you're not afraid or you're not doubtful. But the thing is, when you do that, you get stuck in a negative thought cycle where you constantly expect the worst and constantly expect the worst. When the best outcome happens, you just don't care because you're so used to expecting the worst that when good things happen, it's difficult to appreciate them. And this is how we get stuck in the cycle of overthinking. Because if you overthink one aspect of your life, you're going to overthink every aspect of your life eventually. Overthinking is a poison to the psyche. It causes so much stress, and that stress can lead to anxiety, and because of all the intensities and all the feelings of anxiety, you crash and you fall into depression. A lot of people with depression have the issue of overthinking. They overthink and overthink and overthink, and this causes you to fall so deep into depression that you can't enjoy life for what it is. You can't accept things for what they are, and it's difficult to take accountability when all you do is expect the worst, because then you expect the worst from yourself. So when you expect the worst from other people and you expect the worst from yourself, you're going to practice that. You are going to become that. And that's why it's so important to watch where your thoughts are taking you, because the cycle of overthinking can cause so many issues, so much stress, so many mental health concerns, just by pushing your brain to just imagine the worst thing. Eventually you put your brain in such a state of stress that you are constantly stressed, you are constantly in a bad mood, and things just don't seem to get better. And we tend to overthink a lot, and overthinking is a type of thinking that we rely on because we worry too much. Again, it's the thing of uncertainty and not being able to accept things for what they are and accept that we do not know what the outcome will be, and we'll just have to go along with it and see what the outcome can be. Prepare yourself for what you need to, but don't overthink it and overstress it and force yourself to focus on it all the time. Overthinking leads to a very severe form of overthinking known as catastrophizing. Catastrophizing is where we make everything worse than it is. It's the end of the world. Nothing is good. Nothing is okay. I don't feel okay. And that's what catastrophizing is. It's stressing so much to the point where you are in a constant state of panic because you cannot accept uncertainty. And that's what overthinking is, being unable to accept uncertainty. And when you overthink, you have no space for positive thoughts or positive thinking. You're going to constantly think about negative things and how things are bad and how things are horrible, because you don't have space in your mind, in your conscious mind, for negative thinking. You have so much space for positive thinking, but because you're thinking so negatively, there is no space for any positive thought or any positive perspectives, anything like that, and you end up not supporting yourself. And the thing is with negative emotions it drains your energy, it leaves you feeling exhausted and burnt out and unable to manage the intensity of your emotions. Understand that when you overthink, you put yourself through the situation twice. You think ahead and you push yourself ahead of what the situation actually is, and because of that we increase the intensity. So don't put yourself through the situation twice. Watch how you're thinking and don't let your thought patterns take you into this state of catastrophizing. Don't poison your psyche with things like this, because overthinking is just because we worry too much and we can't accept uncertainty. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Stay strong wherever you're from. You are worthy.